Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Shoot Style Sauna Wrestling Podcast. Obviously, this is a bit of a different one because we wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about recent events happening in the world revolving around the current Black Lives Matter movement, everything around George Floyd. We here at Shoot Style Sauna do not condone racism one bit, and we do not tolerate how unfairly some of our Black brothers and sisters have been treated lately. And we want to know that we stand 100% behind all protesters, all activities to end injustices towards the African American people of the world, and that we will support them no matter what. On my end, I want to step forward and offer my full-blown support to George Floyd's family, the Memorial Fund, and anybody else affected by current events. And to go alongside this, I am here to officially announce that come Monday, June 8th, 2020, I will be doing a charity live stream to support the National Black Death Advocates alongside the official George Floyd Memorial Fund. All proceeds will go to those two charities and associations, and I will be taking care of any other PR involved with that. That will be on my individual Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Stelios_. Again, Monday, June 8th, 2020, I will be hosting a Stand With Black Lives charity stream on my Twitch channel. If you're interested, please let me know, and I'll be happy to answer any questions and let you know what the schedule will be on my individual live stream. And now I would like to ask for a 30-second moment of silence for George Floyd and everybody else affected by current events. Thank you, everybody. Everybody else, you are now allowed to put your microphones back on, resume your video and your webcams, and let's jump back into the positives, and let's talk about some wrestling. Officially, welcome back to the Shoot Style Sauna Wrestling Podcast. Welcome to episode 16 on your screen. Yes, that's something based off something that's happening this weekend. As always, you are joined by the real sauna host and the current and reigning SSS predictions champion as of AEW Revolution, the king of shoot style, Stel. How we? Everybody else here? I'm joined by Matt. How we doing?
What up?
Also joined by Eric. Welcome back.
What's up?
And finally, the late birthday boy, Papa Steam himself, Tim.
Ice Papa in the building.
How was the birthday, Tim? And how the hell are we around the table?
You know, not too bad. I did practically nothing yesterday, but there's a Taylor Swift joke here somewhere about being 22, so I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yes, very appropriate. I mean, given everything going on right now, it's probably better you just stay inside and did something else. But yeah, Eric and Matt, been up to anything new lately since we last saw each other last 2 weeks ago?
Still quarantined, working on videos and content and stuff. That's about it.
That is right, actually. It's going to be a good segue to mention that. Those who have not seen yet, we actually have a new classic pay-per-view review up on the channel right now. It is In Your House Mind Games, off to a pretty nice start for performance-wise. And I think we'll have more stuff coming. We'll do like a little bit of a discussion about what's coming up in the future at the end of the episode, so stay tuned for that. Schmidt, how about you?
I'm 20 years old now.
Wow, everybody's are we all like? Well, Eric's birthday was earlier in the year already, but like, are the three of us like all very close together now? Actually, think about it in terms of birthdays.
I'm gonna go.
Tim
with
was Tim was yesterday, and Schmidt just turned 20.
Oh, I turned 20 like a few days after the last podcast.
Damn, close. Very, very nice. So, dipping into the one count, going into our headlines, we'll start with what we talked about last time. Double or Nothing happened, and it was a pretty nice show, running down the card. The big thing that we noticed right away was we got a debut. It was a very nice debut, I thought. Brian Cage, last time we saw him was losing to RVD. That's right. Ravida back at Hard to Kill, which was a bad night, as I like to say. And yeah, this was kind of expected. These, like, there could have been some other names that could have been it, but like I kind of wasn't shocked I'm like, oh, yep, makes sense. And he won, which was weird. I really should have picked him in hindsight, but whatever, it didn't really matter. Yeah, he won, and now we have the announcement that he'll be facing Moxley at Fyter Fest, which is actually, they actually have an announcement for that, is that it's going to be a 2-night show.
Yep.
On TV, too. So what do we think of that?
I can't wait for them to build up Brian Cage to immediately lose, just like they did Brody Lee, and then have him fade into obscurity.
Yeah, we haven't seen Brody Lee since then.
No, he was on Dynamite this week.
He was
in the backstage segment.
Oh. Okay, because I need to watch Dynamite back in full. I've only seen like when Orange Cassidy walked out against Jericho, and I'm like,
that was awesome.
God damn it! I'm like, God damn it! Like I cannot laugh at this. I'm like, I mean, I thought it was good, but yeah. For Cage, it's like I don't think he'll win as of right now, but like they can make me believe. But I'm kind of with Tim, where it's like, oh, it might just be like Brody again, because like we'll talk about what else happened on that show.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the partnering with Taz is cool because Taz.
I'm like, I was like, is Cage just not going to talk? I think Cage is a good talker, but like, it's Taz.
No, I mean, they shouldn't have Cage talk in the slightest.
That's fair, because he is just, I'll just beat the shit out of you and just look at me.
He's a freak of nature, not like
it's
Scott Steiner
terrifying.
Freak, but...
I mean, he's shredded, and like, I am not going to fuck with you because I do not want to get torn into a million pieces.
Man's
Thank you very much.
But he's also pretty agile. Like, he can do a lot of like high flying.
Yeah, no, he can do that. He can do everything.
I remember watching him in Lucha Underground do some crazy shit.
That's right. Yeah, because he can do everything. When I watched him in Impact, like I'm like, this guy has it all. Like I watched his match with John Morrison. I watched him against Callahan, and I watched. Well, we don't talk about RVD, but like I've just seen him like go do like some great stuff. And I'm excited for him. Like maybe if he doesn't win against Moxley, maybe he'll go for the TNT title or just do something else entirely different. I don't know, just an idea. Moving on, MJF defeated Jungle Boy in what I thought was one of the best matches of the night. Very tactical.
That was the best wrestling match of the night. I'm the Stadium Stampede match. I'm not considering a wrestling match.
That's just a short film.
That was fun though. It was fun, but it wasn't
great.
Match.
Which we'll get on to.
Am I still the only one that like didn't like it?
I mean, Jim Cornette didn't.
Yeah, I think it's you and Jim Cornette.
It's not that it wasn't bad. It's just like it was like 2 memes.
I mean, like,
whereas like this is just dumb.
There's crazier shit out there too. Just look at any Matt Hardy Ultimate Deletion or Final Deletion match.
That stuff was also dumb, but this was just like dumb without it being as entertaining.
Did you like the football stuff they did?
It's some stuff. The football intros were kind of cool. That was kind of funny. But
the Inner Circle one was good.
It's just some of the stuff they did. I liked the bar sequence with Hangman.
That was awesome.
That was probably my one favorite of it. But besides that, I was like, all right, I'm done with it already.
There was some controversy around the pool bit with Matt and Proud and Powerful because like had Gaspar, and I'm like, oh, I should have thought of that because I laughed at that. Ooh, I'm terrible.
Timing.
Yeah, but then the bell spot was funny afterwards, at least. And then he put Santana in an icebox, and I'm like, all right, cool, good callback.
What do you think?
And then Hangman had the the line drawer over Jericho, which I thought was funny too. And then Shivani was one of my favorite parts of the match. He just like would pop up for anything football related. Jericho throwing the challenge flag was amazing. And then who kicked the field goal? Was it? Oh, I think it was Nick kicked the field goal, and then Shivani yelled, "It's good," which I did the exact same thing because I was like so into that at that point. Well, guess what? But like the finish of that match, I thought was also really good. Sammy Guevara, Jesus Christ, took another beating at the hands of the Elite. I don't know how that man can even walk at this point.
It was like a 15-foot one-winged angel.
It was cool. It was really nice. And like, but Guevara's taken a beating like so many times lately because he got hit by a golf cart. Now this happened to him.
They almost did
Matt Hardy.
They hit him with the golf cart again.
Yeah, because he ran away. He ran away from the horse too. The guy that's why I wanted. I'm like, you know what? I can give him Superstar of the Week because for what he's doing, but maybe not today. We'll get to that later. Looking at the rest of the card, Cody beat Lance Archer to win the TNT title, which, wow, that title. Less said about that, the better.
Oh, it was so. It's just so. It's
I mean,
like,
I know they said it's not finished, and they
made that clear.
They want to gold plate it, but even then, it's an L from me.
It's an oof. Like it's not awful. It's just like
it's a dinner plate.
Someone memed it. It's just like. It's the Raw Tag Team titles like doing a homework assignment. Then it's like AEW looking over its shoulder, and I'm like,
that's it.
Yeah,
It's a dinner plate. That's
it. Was just so disappointing because like you look at the AEW World Title, the belt there, and you're thinking like,
and the tag belts,
this one
like that, and the tag belts look
or
so
even
good.
that. But then this is just like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure the final version will look a lot better. Like the red strap, interesting. But
I
everything
dig
else,
the red strap. It's the
red strap
dinner
is
plate.
cool. We just need like the actual title. Then I feel bad, but it's like they said it's not finished. Let's not be too pissy about it. They'll work it out. What else we got here? Yeah, this match didn't have anything happen. Sheeta Lockhart, as I call her, defeated Nyla Rose, and I thought it was a very fun no DQ, no countout match.
I think that was,
Always
I
Bet
think
on
that
Black was a
wrong-
great part.
I think
that was a mistake.
I think it was absolutely a mistake because you can't build up Nyla Rose as this dominant person and then just be like, all right, cool. One of your I think it was only like her second defense. You drop it.
Yeah, because I don't think she defended it at all on TV.
She defended it at Revolution, and then there was like
that was it.
Sheeta.
Because she was gone for a while too. Because I don't think she wanted to work.
And then where's Nyla now? Did she lose? Did she lose to Swole?
No, she won.
Oh, I didn't watch Dynamite this week, so I genuinely.
I know she had a match. I think she won. I don't know how the match was.
I watched NXT this week. I did not watch Dynamite.
Yeah, which we'll get to. I was a fan because I did pick Sheeta to begin with, and I'm like, it was a gamble. I'm like, she probably won't win, but I'm gonna go for it, and it paid off.
Hey, the match was good. The match was good. It's just
like I said, you always bet on.
Yeah,
and like the Wesley Snipes reference was really good.
Good Wesley Snipes.
Always bet on Black.
Chat
I enjoyed it.
TNT title looks like the McDonald's World Heavyweight Championship. That's quality.
Who was that?
That was good meme from chat. I like that.
That was good. Thank you, chat. I was a fan. Like I was thinking Sheeta would win because like she's been on TV a lot, like even in this current era. So I'm like they could just let her have it and let her run for a bit, and then I think it's gonna go to Britt Baker. But now she's injured, so it's like, what are you gonna do now? But it looks like she'll be back sooner rather than later because All Out.
That's what she announced. Hold it for a while.
Britt Baker's vignette or her promos and stuff are pretty great right now.
Yeah, no, I've seen them. They're really fun. So I think what they're gonna do is that then she's still on TV too. She's just at ringside. So it's like she's going to be a prominent thing. So my thinking is like she'll be around, like come like August, she'll probably announce that she'll either get an opportunity to go for the belt at All Out, or she'll be like the person in line because some crazy thing will happen in storyline that she can do it because they'll probably figure out something. And depending on who's available, because who knows if the travel ban will be gone by that point, because that's hurt them a lot. Because the travel ban.
Yeah.
Because everybody is like either European, Japanese, or somewhere else in the world, and it's like, yeah, it's going to hurt because you're going to lose a lot of people. So I thought it was good. It's divided a lot of opinion here, aside from me. But I don't know. Then we had Moxley defeated Brody Lee, and what I thought was another very good match and a good finish. The ECW spot, which I was a really big fan of.
Yep.
I really liked it. It was very unique, and it kept Brody looking good because he didn't actually tap, right? He just passed out.
Yeah, he did a Stone Cold finish.
Very good, very good. And I'm wondering where he goes from here. There's this whole Colt Cabana thing going on right now. Am I right? Because like they had the Dark Order guys at ringside. It's like, oh, join Dark Order. He was like, I'm gonna look at this.
Wouldn't it be great if Colt Cabana joined the Inner Circle and then changed his name to Cult Cabana?
I mean, he could do that with the Dark Order too.
Exactly.
Like it could work. I mean,
I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
I'm intrigued. Like Cabana went into a lot of fanfare, and he kind of hasn't done anything. He had a good debut and he had a good first week, but it just kind of was like L's all the way down from there.
Yeah, he had a good match with Jericho this week, but yeah, he still lost.
That's true. I'm curious. I feel like he could be someone you can really get behind, like either as like this mid card guy or like someone you can like push to have like, a good title opportunity. You know, reminder, I've met Colt Cabana. He's a nice guy. Let's see. We already talked about the same stickies. That's Double or Nothing. Following up on that, from there, there's been a lot of stuff in the aftermath. Obviously, Cody does the TNT Open Challenge, which I'm a big fan of. And he has confirmed that people from outside AEW can challenge for the title. So we might be seeing independent people come up. We might be seeing other people from other promotions, as long as an agreement come in. I think someone that teased it was Zicky Dice. That's right. Zicky Dice teased it from the NWA that he could show up. And I'm like... outlandish, but like I'd rather be somebody else. So like maybe you can see. I don't think we'll see Impact people because I don't think Impact would want that. But I'm curious because they also could debut people this way. I think Zack Ryder's been teasing something related to AEW.
He's not joining AEW.
He's not joining.
Cody's just like, I'm not signing you, bud.
I'm not signing friends.
That's fair. Plus, they already have like so many people that they've signed lately. Plus, with Cage just coming in, I feel like you should
Yeah, they're
relax a
so
little bit.
saturated with like new stars. It's like, what about all these other people that have been here since the beginning? It's like,
You got to well, people who can be there.
yeah,
But like, yeah, it's weird. I think they'll do a lot with it. I think that's what else is happening in the aftermath. Oh yeah, duh. I forgot about the tag team division for a second. So tag team division wise, we had what Havoc and Sabian lose to Omega Man this week. I heard it was good. I haven't seen it, but I heard it was good. And then we had Best Friends versus Omega Man at Fyter Fest. But meanwhile, in the tag team division, we had a very, very well done debut.
hell yeah.
So second I saw the card, I'm like, well, what's going on here? And soon enough, I saw like their heads. I'm like, oh shit, they're actually doing it. It sucks they didn't do this in front of a crowd, but it's like, can't really do anything about that.
You got to strike while the iron's hot, you know?
Exactly. But yeah, making their debuts, it is Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, who are actually our Superstars of the Week, the first ever tag team to win the Superstar of the Week award. This is mainly because the impact they made on their debut, making a big deal of it, actually swerving us because like, oh, there's going to be up the Young Bucks. No, they actually tagged the Butcher and the Blade, which I'm actually intrigued by now. So are they going to be tweeners or are they going to be good guys?
I think they're going to go through everyone in the tag team division and then finally get to the Young Bucks, beat them, and then go after the tag team titles.
I can imagine this being like the arc all the way it gets to All Out, which is like when they would face the Bucks, and then they would probably face Omega Man either at the next pay-per-view or on Dynamite. That's like a special edition.
Yeah, like they would be one-upping each other every other week. Like one team would have a match against another team, and then like one-up each other.
Oh, like yeah, it's kind of like 1 week you have FTR versus like Butcher and Blade this week, and next week you have like the Young Bucks versus like I don't know some jobber team, and then they win.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of people hanging out right now.
Yeah.
I could see that. And then they build towards All Out. They have the match there. It'll be great, I'd imagine. Whether it's in front of fans or not, we don't know. It'll be good. Yeah. And then they had the old interview with Shivani, which I heard was really good. And they had the Butcher and the Blade walk down and get into it. Did they get into a fight? Or was it more like a stare down?
No, there's people that came in and like broke it up before they even like touched or anything.
All right, that's good. I like that. Yeah, and they'll have a match this week, this coming week on Dynamite. I'm excited to watch that. I think depending on what happens at In Your House, I'll probably watch Dynamite live next week. I'm not sure yet. I know next week also has, I think it's Cody and Mark Quinn of Private Party.
Yeah.
It's just like, all right. Because I know it's a weekly thing, so they're going to do different people from different places all the time.
Originally it was supposed to be Ray Phoenix, but he's injured, so they just put in Mark Quinn.
How long is he injured for? Do we know?
I don't know. Hopefully not long.
That's true, because like the injuries from like the go home Double or Nothing has really shaken things up. Yeah. Going on from that, let's go over to WWE. Let's focus on SmackDown for a bit. A lot of SmackDown stuff to talk about. Jeff Hardy's real life issues. Ooh boy, they're being played up. So who here wants to talk about that? Because
I'll take this. So
yeah,
look, there's a good side I can argue about this, and there's the side that I take on this, which is this shouldn't be happening. The only way for me this is okay is if they talk to Jeff and they were like, hey, can we do this? Do you have a problem with it? Because, especially to make basically like a DUI story about a man who's had at least 7, it's a very bold strategy.
Ooh.
I think what I do like is the quality. Like, they make it very, like, news style, and Jeff clearly can play the part. Do you get my joke? I think
Cabana joke was better.
Shut up.
Chad, what do we think?
Yeah, Jeff plays it well, but it's very just like it's same with like the Drake Maverick thing. I'm just not a fan. But I can understand if they were like, it's okay.
Yeah, they made it like a whole like show angle, like where it starts with it and it ended with it, because it was at least heavily implied that it was Sheamus that actually set up the whole thing, because it was a hit and run on Elias, who was just gone. Elias is out of the picture. AJ, you go to the final. Yeah, AJ goes right to the final because Elias can't wrestle, and so Brian goes, all right, I'll fist winner this battle royal, and then we had Sheamus win because this isn't suspicious at all. And then main event happens. Brian beats Sheamus. We don't talk about me at 28. And yeah, that's how it ended, because Jeff came down, distracted Sheamus, and Brian wins. So that gets us a really good IC tournament final, but also furthers the angle between Jeff and Sheamus, which I thought might have been for the belt in the end, but no, because Sheamus has never won that belt, but that might not be for a while that they actually do that for him. It gives us more reasons to invest. I'm fine with it because I'm kind of with you, Tim, where it's like they hope they talk to them about it, and it was agreed upon, which it looks like it was. I know Matt Hardy and Rebby were not happy about it at all, apparently. But
I mean, which makes sense. You can't just throw his shit out there in the open unless he was cool with it.
Exactly, which I'm sure Jeff was, but I don't know about Matt and Rebby.
I mean, they did the same thing with Matt Hardy and Lita and Edge in 2005.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Which was also an incredibly bold strategy.
That's kind of like as it happened too.
But I'm sure this is going to be a backlash blow off between Jeff and Sheamus.
Yeah, I think it's going to lead to, and then we'll have a reason to actually invest in a feud aside from like one person attacks another person. Which is most feuds are these days. Sticking to SmackDown. Well, bros, we got a bro heading over to do Smack Diddly Down. It's going to become Bro Down, probably.
Bro Down.
Yeah, Matt Riddle has officially been moved to SmackDown. This came after a Kurt Angle introduction, which he is not his manager, as it turns out. That was just kind of like an endorsement, if anything.
Unfortunate.
The plan was for him to be his manager, but I think Kurt Angle turned it down.
I don't think Riddle really needs it, though.
You're just turning down greatness. Could you imagine those two?
The comedy segments would be amazing, but like I don't think they really need it. Like I don't think Riddle needs it, but it would have been hilarious.
I think it's just
imagine they're backstage one night on SmackDown. They're just having just a backstage segment. Just imagine how good that would be comedy wise.
Dude, it's just the little cowboy hat and then bro, and that's all you need, and that's money.
But unfortunately, Angle didn't want to do it, so it's fine because I think Riddle will still make it work. I'm curious to see what he's gonna do right away. My first thing is he'll get revenge on Corbin for the Rumble because Corbin just threw him out in less than a minute. But I don't know.
That's fair.
I hope he doesn't get lost in the shuffle. That seems
SmackDown has seen an overhaul lately of their superstars. They had AJ just come over in a trade, and now they're getting Riddle. So now they might have a SmackDown 6 in their hands again, where it's it can be AJ, Bryan, Riddle. Who else we got? Jeff, Sheamus,
Otis.
Otis. Dolph. Yeah, he's there. Who else we got? Fiend is there. Bray, but he's we're talking workhorse people. It's kind of Gulak too. I forgot about Gulak for a second.
He's back
because he has a new deal, which is very nice. Speaking of new deals, good segue. Let's go over to NXT because this is already divided a lot of opinion between us from what we're already talking about. So Wednesday ended off in an interesting way. So in the main event of NXT this week, we had the NXT Cruiserweight Championship Tournament final between King Cuerno, El Hijo del Fantasma, and Drake Maverick himself, also formerly known as Rockstar Spud. And it was a good match, I thought. It picked up pretty well. And then the very end of the match came where the Masked Luchadors came out. I'm like, ooh, wait, what if they attack? I think it was just Maverick that fought them off, right? It was just he fought them off, and then he lost the match. I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
Fantasma wins. He is the interim champion. Yes, I'm going to keep saying interim because I think it's the official ruling. Commentators have not been saying that. And we all think it's over. We're all thinking, all right, Drake, I'll see you at Slammiversary. And then
he was even in that Impact commercial
which we will talk about. That was that's a talking point and a half. And then Triple H comes out. He says, "You've earned this." Hands in the contract. Drake, tears in his eyes, signs the contract, and that's how we end the show. For one, I really liked this ending. I thought it was a very good way to cap off the story. Though I can already tell that you guys are pissed.
The only reason I don't like it is timing. If they did this where it was just Spud was fired, great story. But the fact that he was included in the mass firing
on Black Wednesday,
if he wasn't included and it was his own thing, 10 out of 10 story. But
my thinking was my thing that makes me still support it is that video he did. And I think it's been confirmed since then that Drake was asked still to the tournament after he was released, and they agreed to it. And then it became apparent that people who were getting behind Drake is that then they wanted to give him a new contract because of how he was doing and how people were supporting him now. Because a lot of superstars in the company were supporting what Drake said in that video and supporting him throughout the tournament. And fans were behind him. People were supporting him. So that's why I'm like, all right, this is a really good payoff. He's actually staying around, and I like this. But on the other hand, it's like Leo Rush is not happy about it because it's like, the fuck, man.
Leo Rush is never happy.
The fucking guy was cruiserweight champion after he came back. I don't know what else to fucking tell him. Like, the guy's also had a history of having heat because the whole, I think, Emma situation when she got released, which is like, that's a while ago. Holy shit. Yeah, the guy's had heat. I thought he was doing well, but then, well, he's gone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I understand some people aren't happy. Anybody else want to comment on this? I know, Schmidt, you have some stuff to say.
My thing is that I understand why WWE did it. Doesn't make me any less happy because, like, when you saw the Maverick video, I saw it. I was in tears when I saw it, and I'm like, holy shit, he's actually gone. And then they had the contract, and I didn't, after hearing what you just said, Stel, I thought it was like, this is what worked the whole damn time. I was so mad.
I'm pretty sure Triple H confirmed that, like, they asked Drake if he wanted to do the tournament. He said yes. Like, after he was released. It was already, like, apparent that after the tournament was announced, he was released, and they thought about replacing him. But from what I understand is that they asked him if he still wanted to do it, and he said yes. And then it all just became natural from there. But what this does for the other companies, as you said, Eric, there's that Impact Slammiversary vignette.
Yep.
Which teased a lot of people.
A lot of people. EC3, Gallows and Anderson, Maverick,
Rusev. Rusev was in there.
I didn't see Rusev.
Bulgarian flag was shown.
Yeah, Rusev was in it.
So technically,
and a couple of them have already said they want to go back to Impact.
Mike and Maria were in there too.
Yeah, Luke Gallows said he wants to go back. Anderson said he wanted to go to New Japan.
But he can't really go there right now because the travel
Which
ban.
makes sense.
So this is like this
Essential Character the Third is absolutely going to Impact because why the fuck wouldn't you?
He is Impact.
Yeah, but I know the big LG is going to Impact, which he should.
Is Eric Young going back too?
He might as well. I mean, that's the only place he was successful.
Pretty much. Yeah, but they have a lot of people coming back.
But
what's up?
Sanity was pretty successful, and then they got to the main roster.
They started off okay, but then they just kind of faded away.
Just the main roster blues.
Yeah, SmackDown on SmackDown, they didn't have Nikki for one, and it's just like, all right, just you three guys, and nothing for you. And I'm like, cool. At least Wolf is still around in Imperium, but he's stuck in Europe right now. So we haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah.
Billy Dayton on NXT too.
I haven't seen him in a while. Is he in the States or is he in Ireland? Yeah, Damo.
I think Damo is in Ireland.
Yeah, because that's where he's from. So he might be stuck, which unfortunate. Because Devlin's also stuck there. Oh shit! I should have fucking mentioned what the Cruiserweight Championship tournament means too. Before we go back to Impact stuff, like thinking about the title situation, what made me think what could happen with the whole Luchador thing is that I think they're going to turn Fantasmic heel because of it. And how Devlin is pissed off about the whole interim thing, I think they might be turning Devlin face because he'll be the rightful champion. And there's more to this. There's more to this. Takeover Dublin's in October. If Devlin loses if he's allowed back in before then, and if he loses to Fantasma in like the unification match, Devlin turns face, faces Walter at Takeover Dublin, potentially wins.
Whoa.
OTT, I'm going to say.
I wouldn't say beats Walter, but I would say he would face him.
Yes, because like I think unless they do Balor instead, which if I had to scrap that because Walter's in Austria.
I think they have to do Balor for Dublin because
bigger guy.
And but just because Balor, it's just going to be a 13-star match. Because why wouldn't it be?
I mean, but Walter and Devlin also have history from OTT. So like, I would imagine they could do something great too.
I mean, if you just look at any Devlin match from OTT or any Jordan Devlin David Starr match, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's actually insane. But like, I think he worked face in OTT too, which is why I'm thinking
he did work
do
face
it here
in OTT,
too.
which made it great.
Which is why I'm thinking like if he does this, he plays out this whole champion thing, and if they have Fantasma turn heel because of the Luchador guys, I'm saying, man, it's possible. It could be a thing. Dude, it's just a theory. But that's
full heel King Cuerno will be nice.
Yeah, exactly. Because like he'll have the minions and everything.
The Dark Order 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I think
what this is just Mexican.
with the whole cruiserweight title thing, I think what they should have done is Drake Maverick should have won the whole thing. He should have won.
I'm kind of with that too, because like I wasn't too into Fantasma because it's also his debut though.
Yeah,
can't really do much.
He just debuted, and I think everyone was behind Maverick, and then it would have been he would have been like everyone's favorite, the obvious babyface, and then Devlin comes back, he's like, I'm getting my title back, and then just like crushes his like Drake Maverick's dreams and just gets more heel heat. And
but now it looks like it's going to be the other way around, where they're going to have Fantasma use the current storyline with the Luchadors to probably turn heel, and then Devlin comes back, who the fuck knows when, and then we have that happen, which is why I think they might do it there.
But I think Devlin's a natural heel because he tried doing face in the first UK title tournament because he was coming out with the leather jacket looking just like Finn Balor, and but then he got booed. Work. Yeah, but he's working as a heel. And
Devlin
much better
is such a natural heel.
Yeah,
that's true. I mean, it worked versus Bate a lot, and it depends what they want to do. Because, like, I know in NXT UK, it's technically Dragunov's the number one contender right now for the belt, but who knows when they're going to be able to do that?
Yeah,
could you do
Dragunov won that battle royal? You could try, but like
heel Cuerno versus a bigger heel Devlin.
That's true. But like they also tried it in UK when they turned coffee face though for Blackpool and it didn't really work. And now Gals are kind of more tweeners when we last saw them.
I did drink coffee still.
I mean, you do, but like it's weird. I much prefer him as a heel because I thought face Gals didn't work.
Don't get me wrong. I honestly thought he should have won against Walter.
No,
I disagree.
No.
Coffee's good. I just don't think he's the right guy. I think if you're gonna have someone take that belt away from him, it's either gonna be Dragunov, Devlin, or if you want to make UK, I guess, a bigger thing, Balor. But I don't really.
It's got to be a big star. It can't just be like.
I'd rather Balor give Walter the rub because I think he deserves it.
Yeah, and it can't be like Dragunov in his first attempt. I feel like that could happen.
But they have a lot of history though from WXW, which I don't know if they'll have Dragunov win though. But he's a good possible threat.
But to the casual fan, do they know that? They don't know that.
No, they don't.
No.
Yeah, no. Us Sparks do.
It might be different because of UK. I don't know how more intense UK fans are.
They're probably a lot because they probably been with them for a long time compared to us because they probably went to indie shows and because they can be very loyal over there.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You do love a UK moment.
Like people, if they see like people sign with WWE, they're not happy. That's been the case of a couple people. Let's see. Anything else? Let's see. Oh yeah, something else I forgot to mention when it comes to main roster stuff. Dijakovic. Interesting situation. Yeah, going to Raw it seems, and he's teased it too. Before Raw on Monday, he tweeted a picture of the U.S. title.
Dude, Apollo and Dijak for an open challenge would be silly.
That'd be a very nice way. I don't know when they didn't do it this week. It was KO, and that turned into a tag match. So that feud's still happening.
I could see Dijak going with Seth Rollins and being like their muscle.
Hey, with AOP gone.
That's a win. That's a win. That's it.
Dub.
You did it.
That's a dub.
Like I loved AOP in that situation, but unfortunately, one of them got injured.
And they don't want to use them. It's like, oh shit, what are we gonna do now? It's just him, Theory, and Buddy, and it's like, well, we could do this.
Eric did it.
Let's give him a big guy.
You solved it. You did it.
Just imagine him debuting by just hitting someone with a feast your eyes, or like it's a hooded guy, but you just know it's him. He hits a feast your eyes, and then he reveals himself.
I got it. And then if you have 4, you have him hold all the titles. You have Garza. You have not Garza. Murphy and Theory beat the Street Profits. You have Dijak beat Apollo, and you have Seth finally beat Drew.
I wonder when they would do it.
Bobby Lashley. He's not going to win at Backlash.
No, Bobby's not going to win.
No matter how many reports come out that say Lashley is winning at Backlash, he's not.
Did Brad Shepard say that?
No. Do you think they're going to do it for like the political reasons?
No, I heard someone who was on the Triple H conference call say Lashley's supposed to win because that's why MVP came back, because he wants to manage Lashley as a world champ.
Yeah.
He just managed Lashley in general. I think it would work because it's going really well.
He was like, Lashley deserves a world title because look at him.
No, what he does deserve is a match with Brock first.
I mean, also correct.
That could be SummerSlam because I think that'd be awesome.
That is when Brock's scheduled to come back at SummerSlam.
Very nice. I hope it's against Lashley because I think they should do something else for Drew than a Brock rematch. Unless they want to do like a proper match like they did for Seth last year, but I'd rather them do something else. But I won't complain either way. I think either way it'll be fine. Raw, interesting situation could be good for their mid card, but the whole stable idea is good. I think they've been teasing somebody else for the stable, which could be him in the end. Could be somebody else. Don't know. I think that's what we got for that side. In New Japan, interesting news. We have two things to talk about. Tim, you're a Dominion update in here. Is there an update on that?
So, New Japan, I think it's either today, tomorrow, or it just happened. New Japan was supposed to have like a press conference talking about the future. I can look up what the actual date was. They're supposed to have something like very soon. They're supposed to
I saw that too.
have a press conference being like, hey, let's move forward now. Let's have wrestling, please.
Yeah, because they're probably going to be able to be back sooner than other places, considering Japan is in a whole
Tuesday, June
spot.
9th. So next Tuesday.
Is that when it's scheduled to be?
Yep. Set for next Tuesday.
Yep. You absolutely have that right.
We'll find out. Sticking with them, Naito is teasing appearing in other promotions to defend both belts. Because apparently there's a rule, if he doesn't defend the belts by a certain point, he gets vacated.
Yeah, that's what happened to Moxley last summer.
Yeah, because that's what happened with the Typhoon.
Yeah, but I think they got to give an exception to this because like the whole company's not.
They can't do anything.
Yeah,
but
are they gonna strip all the belts then?
Because it's supposed to be
shitty. That'd be shitty.
But it's within 30 days, so that means nobody would be able to have to be stripped.
Do anything.
Everybody.
Could you imagine they strip all the belts and they're like, all right,
let's go. Vince Russo? No.
They just they have all these tournaments again.
They just new breed Vince Russo that shit.
New breed.
Oh God.
Gato, don't do this. Don't become Vince Russo for like a while.
Forever. Just don't
imagine.
The only reason I think he would, he shouldn't, but the only reason I think he would is just to uphold New Japan rules. Be like, look, I don't make them, I just enforce them.
I think they should take exception, as Eric said, because you can't really control this.
It's the whole company. It's global pandemic.
Because you could have Naito go to All Japan or some shit, or Noah or Dragon Gate, but if he wants to defend it, let him do it, because some places are still operating over in Japan. DDT is still doing shows. I think Dragon Gate's still doing shows too. Not every promotion is, but those ones are going.
I mean,
imagine if he popped up
DDT.
There. Because they have people show up in the G1 from other companies. Marufuji appeared in the G1 a couple years ago, I think.
Yep.
He's from another company. So you can do that. I hope they're okay with it.
Good heavyweight title fight, Okada Marufuji. That was a good one.
That does sound very good. But that's pretty much it for the New Japan news. As we said at the start of the show also, a little bit of a segue, happy late birthday to Tim. Happy early birthday to me. To commemorate this, we're both going to do some fun games today. We'll start with Tim, because he was the first one.
Oh, boy.
Tim, what we're going to do is we're going to host a lightning round of the Writer's Room. You know that series he does on the channel right now?
If you haven't seen King Billy Gunn, first of all, you probably haven't. But second of all, watch it. It was fucking hard.
That shit's hard.
But
so we're going to go around the table, and we're going to give Tim a storyline and give him about 60 seconds. He can take as long as he wants, and he'll have to rebook it in that time. So,
cool.
Three of us, we'll go around the table. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
What do you got, baby?
Eric, what do you got?
Oh shit! I didn't listen.
See, the fact when you say I'm gonna go first, you have to have an idea ready.
What I was thinking is you're gonna give me a situation, and then I was
no. You give Tim
something.
You give Tim because he does the series.
Okay.
Head writer, baby. This also requires me to remember how it originally went.
Okay. How would you book the Brawl for All?
Oh God.
Oh God.
Rule is you can't just say you don't do it.
I have to remember the Brawl for All. Fuck.
I mean, we know what happened to Dr. Death Steve Williams.
Yeah.
We know what happened to Bart Gunn. We know how it ended.
Yeah, and the whole Butterbean thing.
60 seconds right
exactly.
now.
All right, let me know when you start.
It started.
Oh
shit! It's quick.
All right, if I had to do Brawl for All, I would try to, if permission allows, try to get half WWE guys and half people who were in UFC or actual mixed martial artists in it. Have it be pure shoot style. That's fine. Whatever.
That's a Nokiism. That's what New Japan did in the early 2000s.
Well, fuck you. That's
that was in the 90s.
What do you want? I'd absolutely have Butterbean in it. I would throw Ken Shamrock because he has to go at least pretty far into it. Bart Gunn should not be allowed in that. X-Pac for fucking memes because just beat the shit out of him anyways. And just throw boxers or whatever. The final should absolutely be Butterbean versus Ken Shamrock. Have it go probably a minute and a half, and Shamrock makes Butterbean tap with a chokehold.
Damn.
With 3 seconds to spare.
Oh shit.
That sucked, but you know what? That's what we're getting here.
All right, who next? Schmidt, do you want to go next?
I'll go.
Stel and I had a bet on what Schmidt will say, and I absolutely think we're both correct in this.
How would you rebook the Nexus?
Damn it, we were both
Virtual.
right. Go that.
Would you?
Virtual high five.
I'll get started.
All right, who's got 60 seconds?
I do.
Eric's our timer.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
If you're first of all, I'll keep the attack on John Cena the same, but I would have them just basically run the show so Raw becomes Nexus at that point. Wade Barrett's absolutely your world title holder. Skip Sheffield should be your mid-carder, and he should just be one where you just blast through everybody. He should hold, like, probably the Intercontinental title, I think, was on that show for about a year. You should have Slater and Gabriel win the tag titles. I wouldn't do the monarchy thing that What Culture said, but I would just have it be like, this is our show now, almost NWO style.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Cool. I was between the Nexus and the Shield. I was like between.
I think the Shield was fine.
I really wouldn't change a whole lot on the show.
You wouldn't change it. That shit went very well. I guess it goes to me. Let's see. Ooh. I'll start with Johnny Gargano's first heel run in NXT.
Was that Aleister Black? Oh gosh.
Who attacked Aleister Black?
Hold on, I just got. How did that start?
It was originally it was attacked before Brooklyn. Was it 4?
No, so he he was injured, but to write him off TV at the beginning of the summer, someone attacked him in the parking lot, and then what was it? Did Ciampa become champion? Oh no,
Ciampa beat him before this.
Ciampa became champion, then Black was written off TV, and then when he finally came back, it was all about who did it, who
did it, and then Nikki revealed it was Johnny.
Well, it's kind of Johnny revealed to us that it was Johnny. Because Nikki was like telling Aleister, I know who it is, and then Johnny revealed himself.
Yep, and then they had the match. So it's kind of like since then, because they started off good, I think. Just since then. So it's just like after the Aleister Black match, I'd imagine.
Oh, okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
The story shouldn't be on Johnny at all. It should be more on the Nikki Cross bit, because if you're going to introduce her, you might as well have her have some importance in the story. So have Nikki Cross and Aleister kind of go back and forth for about a few weeks or so. If it is going to be Johnny, don't have Johnny say anything. I would have Candice say something. Then you have Candice and Nikki Cross go at it for a bit. Then Johnny would basically just be like, look, you have all these moments. That's great and all, but like, you suck. Where's my moment? If you're going to go, the Ciampa is about to be champion. He's like, look, it's my time. Let me go take care of this, and then I'll deal with you. Basically just making Aleister Black second rate. Aleister Black absolutely beats Johnny because it's story. If you're going to continue that, you have Johnny just go like full ruthless, just like, no, I'm not sitting back. Injure Aleister Black. Gargano Ciampa for the NXT title at, I want to say it was like, Philadelphia was the one in January of that year.
Phoenix. Wasn't it?
Phoenix.
Yep.
Gargano beats Ciampa in okay, whatever. Gargano beats Ciampa in just a ruthless fight.
And then he's a heel champion.
And then heel champ until Cole.
And then Cole wins and Cole beats him, and then there we are.
And then
Cole would have been a face?
Yep.
With the Undisputed Era as a face?
I mean, you could they could just be characters.
No, if Cole can remain a face, and then you have dissension, because you can do Roddy.
Roddy is the bad guy. Roddy's a way better heel than he is a face.
Roddy's a way better asshole. All right, that sucked.
All right,
that's a challenging one.
That's hard.
Right,
it's not as hard as Brawl for All because you suck, but
damn, let's keep it going. If you guys have other stuff, I have another one.
I got a good one.
All right,
ready? How would you book the Great Khali? His debut in 2006. It was okay. So he debuted after WrestleMania 22.
Yeah,
I remember this shit.
And then he pinned him clean in the ring at Judgment Day.
With one foot.
What do you do after Judgment Day?
Hold on. Who did he pin with one foot?
Taker. He beat Taker, and he put his foot on his chest to count to 3. That's literally what happened. It's on the network.
I'm trying to remember his fucking manager's name.
It was Rajan Singh.
No, it was Davari at the time.
Davari. I thought it was Singh. I thought
That was later. So
Davari.
The goal with Khali is to make him the next star. You have to book Khali to be the next.
We're not in India. We're not in India. This is hard.
What if I can't?
That's a rule. You can't do that. You can't. Can't do that. That's a rule.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
This whole feud is not about Khali as just the guy. He's going to be silent. He's going to not talk at all. This whole story should have been about Davari. You have manager versus manager. If you're going to bring back anyone, you have Davari just go full ruthless like, I have this giant monster. He can kick the shit out of anyone. Have him squash everybody in about 10 seconds a match because he's just that powerful. Taker can come back and be like, I'm dead guy, woo. And have Davari start going at Taker, and Taker can straight up kill him. I don't give a shit. And Taker, Khali squashes Taker again. Have Taker go away for a while. Khali just rules the roster for a bit. American Badass comes back fine.
Wow. So
How
wait,
that?
Your goal was supposed to make Khali the star.
Squashes everyone.
Does he? Hey, he's a big deal.
He squashes every person on the roster every week for a while.
So yeah, he's a big deal. So yeah, Taker beating him will mean something.
That was the stupid. Kali should never have been on the roster. He should
God damn, Eric's making this shit hard.
God, I have something.
God, hit me.
How would you book Sanity's debut on the main roster?
Ooh, this is a good one. This one was royally fucked up.
Which debut?
Sanity.
Oh
my fucking god!
Because remember they came about Nikki and then they just were never used. And then Miz beat them all up 3-on-1. That happened.
What? Hold on. What year did they debut? I'm
trying to
2018.
Yeah, I think
It was early 2018. Correctly. It was after Mania 34.
Because I remember being so mad that how misused they were.
Because I think they came up. I think they beat either New Day or the Usos on a pay-per-view, or fought them at least. And then that was kind of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they just like didn't really do anything. They had Nikki show up for one night, but she just had a match and lost.
That was just because they were in Scotland.
Exactly. That was more so. Oh, yeah, it's Nikki.
All right.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, I got something. I have something.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
So I want this to be a combination of the Ministry of Darkness and the Monday Night Messiah bit, where you have Eric Young basically just rule this cult group, have this cult group just blast through tag teams, and eventually they beat New Day for the tag titles. Eric Young just will stand over them as this leader and be like, these are my men, this is my order, I'm going to take over SmackDown. And then Eric Young can try to go for world title because he is kind of world title material. But he'll lose once and he'll just sick his dogs on them. He'll lose again and then he's going to go full dictator mode. He's going to shun Damo and Wolf out. Damo and Wolf will lose the tag titles to the Usos, and then Eric Young will fade to obscurity. Fuck, that sucked. God damn it.
Ow. Ooh, did I give him an easier one now?
I hated that.
You had me with the first part, and then you lost me at the end.
Because let's be real, WWE never respected Eric Young, and I can't do Impact 2.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, my next one was possibly an Impact one.
I can rock with an Impact
one.
Okay,
one or two.
If one of them's aces and eights, don't do it.
All right, never mind. That's what it was gonna be.
Because I can't rebook aces and eights because
it's not. Never mind then. Okay, the band.
The band.
That was Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and I think it's just they're taking the NWO.
Oh my god!
Like the OG. I mean, if you don't know about that, then ignore it.
I genuinely don't.
That was like 2010.
The closest thing I think was Main Event Mafia.
That's what Eric said.
Yeah.
Hold on. Main Event Mafia was Booker T.
Look, it's this or I give you. It's this or I go.
Not Main Event Mafia. Rebook Fortune.
Ooh, Fortune.
Was that
like Fortune versus Immortal?
That was
Flair.
Styles, Flair, Kazarian, Daniels, and then it added like 100 other people.
Immortal was like a problem too.
They were still doing
Immortal was like the opposing faction.
There was like 8 of them.
Oh god, I gotta remember that.
Fortune versus Immortal, baby. Who remembers?
Fortune versus Immortal. All right.
Or just Fortune, your choice.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
I would keep almost everything the same up until Jeff Hardy turned heel to win the world title. Get rid of that gross world title thing. It was disgusting. Try to play up the stupidity of the nostalgia of Wolfpack versus Hollywood, NWO, and WCW. But have it be almost a joke. Have the feud really be between AJ Styles and Flair on the other side, or was it Hogan?
Hogan.
Hogan was not immortal.
AJ Styles and Hogan, that's the feud. Fuck Ric Flair. He shouldn't have been. He should just be off to the side. Hogan trying to preserve the sanctity of Impact and be like, this is a whole new era. AJ Styles is like, no, we are Impact. Fuck you. And that's the fight. AJ Styles versus Hulk Hogan. Screw you guys. That should happen. Jeff Hardy drops the world title to Magnus, and Kaz and Daniels split up.
Damn, that scene never happened. Just kidding. Well, that's bad influence by then.
Bad influence. It had good moments, but Christopher Daniels should have been more of a singles guy at that point.
That's it. Magnus, we don't know what he turned into. So
I don't know who he turned into. I don't know Magnus anymore. I don't know wrestling.
All right, I have another one, but if someone else wants to go ahead.
I'm thinking.
Eric, you have another one?
Give me a second.
So you guys want to wait? I'll have another one that I originally was thinking before an Impact one came up.
I think we got time for one more, and then we'll go right into predicts.
Yeah,
one more from each.
Just one more.
One more.
Okay.
Because you're just giving me writers' room ideas to actually.
Okay,
although I have one, I'm.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Do I do this one? Ooh, man, this is. All right.
Do it. Do it.
Jinder Mahal, WWE champion.
No, this one I've watched.
Blampied did do this one.
Blampied did do this one, and I think his was good, but okay. Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
So have Jinder Mahal just be the underdog because he always loses. Have him always lose up into it. Fake pin win in the number 1 contenders match. Have the finish at Backlash be the same as it was. Have the Colossus be the win, and have his whole character be like, I can do whatever I want. If you believe in yourself and you eat your Wheaties, have the story be about Randy Orton just being an asshole and just beat the shit out of him at every chance, but never wins a title because Randy Orton doesn't care for the title. He just cares about his dignity. You have Jinder Mahal still hold the title for a bit. Have him lose probably a couple months into AJ Styles, and then Jinder Mahal just goes on this like redemption arc of, hey, I'm gonna get it again, and then he doesn't, and then he turns heel. He's like, all right, fine, I'll just cheat, whatever. Wins title again from AJ Styles, loses it at Mania to Nakamura.
Lose to AJ? Oh, and to Shinsuke.
Nakamura lose.
You don't think that Shinsuke should have beat him at SummerSlam?
Oh, we don't talk about that. We don't. That was a bad time.
No.
And Hell in a Cell.
I think you need a bigger stage for a Nakamura title win.
Which really should have been
You
Mania.
need Mania for that.
Should have been Mania.
I wouldn't even put Shinsuke and Jinder at SummerSlam. I would have put Jinder versus someone else.
Jinder, not Corbin, not SummerSlam.
Jinder, I need surgery again, Mahal.
Jinder versus Cena at SummerSlam?
Honestly, Jinder Cena would work because Cena would just put him over.
Yeah, Cena was like more some part time at that point anyway.
But all right, let's
right before that, Cena lost to Nakamura, so
which is solid. I'll take that as a.
Oh, that was a very nice match.
Victory.
Shinsuke now. All right,
Shinsuke beat Cena to get the number 1 contendership, right?
That's what I mean. Yeah, they had that good match.
Yeah,
and
so
Cena
I would
yelled.
have Cena win that then, and then put Jinder over. All right, let's shift.
Just imagine the fans at this time.
Right.
Oh my god. All right, let's go. Let's shift gears over to not on your screen, but NXT Takeover in your house.
Ooh, wait,
I'm excited for this.
I got it. Oh, someone let me share my screen.
That's an Eric thing, I'd imagine. Let Tim share a screen.
How do I do that?
You hit let me share screen. I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't do it because I'm not the host. I can click share screen, but I think Eric has to allow it.
Just let me do it. I mean, chat can see the
scroll-
screen, but I want you guys to see the screen.
Oh, I don't have chat pulled up.
Oh, there we go. All right, now we cool.
Yes. I see. Scott, Scott, I see that first one.
Oh,
Ooh.
God, Scott.
What?
I want Scott to explain himself.
Look, he doesn't watch wrestling. That's it.
I mean, like, he still does good, though, in predictions. He got second at Double or Nothing.
He did do this.
Scott has fucking surprised a lot of us this year.
Man's on some shit.
Did he tell you why?
He doesn't know who Killer Cross is.
What?
It doesn't help.
He doesn't watch wrestling.
This guy still does good in predictions. The guy fucking beat me at fucking New Beginning in Osaka.
I'm telling you, he takes a guess.
That guy almost perfect at New Beginning in Osaka. I don't want to fucking hear it. Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, aside from that, let's go from top to bottom. I go from bottom to top, actually. Bottom to top. Starting off, we have a 6-woman tag. We have Team Goody, which is Mia Yim, Shotzi Blackheart, and Tegan Nox, which is Team Batty. Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez. This is this unanimous?
I don't have Schmidt or Eric, but this so far is unanimous because why wouldn't it?
I feel like my thinking is like the heels always get the upper hand. Like they've always got the upper hand on them. It's like, can we actually get a babyface win for once? Especially for someone like Shotzi, who like has shown out a lot lately, and I think all she does is lose. And it's like you guys are putting time into her. You can actually have her win for once. That's my thinking.
True,
but like there is implications to this for being the Keith and Johnny match because Candice is there, Mia Yim is there. Maybe that might come into play later. But like I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm just gonna go with Team Babyface. I think they just need to win more. Plus, like, can we end the Nox Kai thing? Like that feud's been going on for a while. I think they could use
it's been going for too long.
Exactly. I think the faces should win. I think they just need it more, and I think you need to flush out that mid card some more. All right, who wants to go next?
Yeah, I'm going with face team, Nox, Shotzi, Yim.
I feel like a lot of us are probably
I'm also gonna go with Team Babyface.
Cool, a good unanimous start. I like this.
Good way to start. If we all fucking get this wrong, goddammit.
Oh my god,
that'd be big money.
Look, we all picked Liger day one of Wrestle Kingdom. We all fucked up.
True.
We all looked really stupid. All right. Next we have.
Hold up. The only thing I'm worried about that match is because they're pushing, Gargano and LeRae as being baddies, and like maybe they don't want to start that off with a loss. But
that's like the only thing.
But I'm thinking
like the faces need it.
But I'm thinking this could also start a feud between Nox and LeRae.
They did tease that. I think they did tease something like that.
Which I wouldn't mind.
Could. They could take each other out in the match and like say like Mia gets the win on Kai or something like that.
Yeah,
we'll see. Because like who knows what's gonna happen. I just think the faces need it more.
Yeah.
Let's go to Finn Balor versus not Punishment Martinez, Damian Priest. This is all another unanimous one so far. What do the rest of you think?
Balor, because it's Balor.
Yeah, like I think this is an easy one, but they might swerve us. I just think, as much as Priest could use something, I don't think it's going to come at the expense of Balor, who they want to keep strong.
I think they're just doing this to get Balor kind of a big win, and like keep his momentum going. But this like wouldn't necessarily really hurt Martinez that much.
No,
this should absolutely be Punishment's coming out party.
Yeah, this should be like a big deal. Like he can make him look good. Like he can come close too. But if Balor just like sneaks one off like a 1916 or a curb stomp out of nowhere, then shit. Then you came close, buddy. Maybe next time, and maybe he can come up with on TV. Here you go. And because like I feel like this is all just like for a waiting bridge for Balor before he can face Walter, I'd imagine, or whatever comes next. And then he can just use the momentum right now to keep him strong.
Yeah,
like it'll help Priest if he wins, especially. But I just feel like they're not ready to do that yet.
Yeah, because like where does he go from there?
Exactly, because he already lost to Keith, so it's like the fuck do you do? I feel like the world title picture is probably more occupied right now and has other plans in mind aside from, aside from Priest. So I think this one could be. I think this is an easier. I think this is one of the easier ones, but it's less likely to surprise us. Going to next, we have North American title. It is Keith Lee versus Johnny Gargano. I'm excited for this match. I think it could be one of the better matches.
I think this
match
absolutely will be match of the night by far.
So this is right now it's unanimous. I don't think Johnny is the right person to do it.
Yeah,
and I'll say it. I don't like the new Johnny.
I don't like
it. I also don't like Candice at all either, because she is literally just Johnny's wife now, and it's like, can we just not do this? She was doing okay.
See what I've been saying all this time about why I don't like Candice LeRae? It's because
she was doing okay.
She has no character.
She was doing okay before all this. Now it's just like, all right, I'm evil Johnny's wife. We're gonna do this together, and I'm just like, I liked it better when she was just on her own. You know, we didn't really go far. It's just like, come on, man.
Don't you forget about Keith.
Yeah, Keith. I think the person that could beat Keith, if they want to give it to Cross, but he might just go to the world title picture after this, or Thatcher maybe, which we can get onto maybe. I don't know. It depends. There are some other people that come to mind that could do it. I think Thatcher is a good candidate if they want to push him instead of Johnny. Let's see, Eric. You also said Keith. Schmidt also said Keith. Do you have any other reasons?
I just don't see Gargano beating Keith. It's just like, one is just obviously just the size wise. Like, it just seems unreasonable that a heel, especially a heel Gargano, is going to beat Keith Lee.
Exactly. Like he uses car keys on Wednesday because they had this impromptu mixed tag match that the Garganos won because Johnny uses car keys, and then I think Candice won the match. I forget what happened, but the heels got the upper hand on Wednesday, and I'm like, yeah, Keith's winning. Like, I just told me that Keith's gonna win.
Yeah.
Plus, like Johnny touched the title on Wednesday, so not a good sign.
The only title heel Johnny has won.
Yeah, he lost it like weeks later. So, the man we're about to talk about too. NXT Championship match in a backlot brawl. Should mention, it's a backlot brawl. It's going to be cinematic. This is Dream's last chance, so if he loses, he cannot challenge again as long as Cole is champion. This is actually really hard. I think this is the hardest one to call.
I don't want Dream to win because he's I
don't want to comment on these. We have no idea what's going on with it. This is hard. I picked Dream because it's last chance and the way they're building towards it. They mentioned all the history on Wednesday, that video package that they showed. I think they're going to do it. Because if they don't, then that's just kind of it. What else do you do with Dream from there? Like, I think Cole might have more options after this than Dream, but there's also the factor of Dexter Lumis, who could help Dream win.
That's the only reason I picked Cole as story reasons, because Cole has a lot more to work with after this.
Yeah, because it could be Balor,
do Cross,
it could be somebody else.
You can do Balor, you can do Sam Shaw / Dexter Lumis, you can do Roddy.
Depends what happens.
There's a lot. Although I think what's going to happen, I think Roddy's going to face Dexter Lumis.
Yeah, that's like the mid card thing, is that they're going to do Roddy and Lumis.
I think Roddy and Lumis should be number one contender to Keith.
And then winner faces
Then Lumis
Keith.
Wins, and then Lumis takes it off Keith.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
Because they're shooting Cross right up to the main event.
And they're shooting Lumis pretty far up right now. Who saw what Lumis did on Wednesday? And he drew that cartoon.
That was good. That was
amazing. Those who haven't seen, he's doing an interview backstage. She just asks him, like, I think about the match on Sunday. He doesn't say anything. He steps off camera,
just draws a picture,
comes back with like a whiteboard basically, and begins to draw with Sharpies. They go to break. They come back, and it's a full-on like caricature of Lumis driving a car with all Undisputed Era except for Cole, tied up in the back. He's driving away.
Dude, this is just me. I stand by my tweet on this. Dexter Lumis is their next big thing.
No, I agree. I think he's going to be really
Dexter
good.
Lumis is the future of NXT.
He's so good.
His character work is so unique.
He's just so creepy too.
And he plays it so perfectly.
It's so good. I hope they really do something with him.
But yeah, I stand by Adam Cole.
Understandably, I'm so torn on this one.
Eric, what do we got, boss?
This is hard.
Last chance tells me it's going to be Dream, but it's also all the
speculation around what's going
all
on.
that speculation about his behavior and stuff.
See, last chance makes me seem like it's going to be Cole, because Cole finally gets to be like, fuck you. You
And Dream can go
don't
away.
get a chance anymore.
And
You
Dream can
suck.
go away to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Or
And, like-
but then maybe Karrion Kross could go for Dream. Maybe
I think Cross would win. Yeah, he could write Dream off TV for a bit.
he would definitely win. Yeah,
I think if
Yeah,
Dream,
Cross-
I think if
Cross
Dream
would
wins,
win.
it has to be Roddy.
Oh, to finish off that feud?
It has to be Roddy to defend Cole's honor.
Could be one. What's the majority on it? So is it everybody gets Tim?
It's
Oh, shit, it is.
everyone without me, and Eric and Schmidt still have to weigh in.
My thing is I'm gonna go with Cole because my thing is if Dream wins with all the stuff that's going on, they're gonna get a lot of backlash from it, and I'm not
No,
saying
Backlash
that
is the following week.
We'll talk about that at the end. We'll talk about that show at the end.
Yeah,
but also like, could they do like the political thing because of
That's what I'm thinking. They might have that come into play too. But no, Backlot Brawl has been taped. Everything else is live though. Like Backlot Brawl was already taped.
yeah.
So who knows how timely it is?
I really don't think that Dream should win
Because
because of
if
what's
Dream
going
loses,
on.
then like, well, what do you do with him next if he loses? There is a rumor he might be leaving NXT to go to Raw or SD, and I'm like, I don't like that idea.
They shouldn't. Dream is basically the one holding everything together,
He's like the one charismatic guy I think left, at least as of right now.
besides Dexter.
And that guy's just creepy, but it's just fun.
It's his bit.
This is hard.
Final thought,
I'm gonna
Eric, what do you got?
Dream.
Ooh, this is gonna be. If it comes down to this, there's gonna be so much tension. I think it's gonna come down to this. Whoever wins, women's championship match. It's a triple threat match. It is champion Charlotte Flair versus Io Shirai versus Rhea Ripley. And wow, I am the one guy. That
It's
picked
not.
Io.
It's not the time.
I'm thinking EO too, but I'm not. That's not my final decision.
It's not.
You're taking the Gambit. Look, I took the Gambit with Sheeta and it paid off. I'll take the Gambit on a Joshi wrestler again.
It's not the time. They want to do it in front of a big crowd for Shirai.
Yeah,
You could say that too about the NXT title.
You could, but I
But,
know
like-
they want to do it in front of a big. I know SummerSlam time is when Shirai's winning.
It has to be then if she doesn't win here, because the thinking is that there's like two different finishes I see here. The first finish is that Charlotte has Rhea in the figure eight. Io does a moonsault on the Rhea or Charlotte. 1, 2, 3 match over. Other one is Rhea or Io hit a finisher on each other, whether it's the Riptide or the moonsault. Charlotte comes in, does the edge finish, throws someone out, pins the one who took the finisher. That's it. It's gonna be one of those two finishes. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those two because like you could set up the singles match between the one who didn't get pinned and Charlotte for Takeover, not Boston because ban.
unfortunately.
Or you can do Flair or Shirai versus whoever didn't get pinned, which I'd imagine would be probably Charlotte, and she wins 1-on-1.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Flair, and if going along with that, Flair would pin Rhea, and then Io will come on the next night. Like, you never beat me, and then
Yeah, she technically hasn't. And then this actually might be Rhea's farewell from NXT too.
Yeah, I'm
I
going with
genuinely
Flair.
think Rhea might be going to SmackDown.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that. I'm gonna go with Flair.
I don't think Rhea should go to SmackDown. I think she's more needed on Raw.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people on Raw.
SmackDown, they're starting to build who they want right now, which is Mandy Rose, Sonya. They have
Sonya's gonna be their top heel after Bayley and Sasha are
Sonya's
done.
going to be their top woman.
Eventually.
Sonya should absolutely. I think she should take the title off Bayley and hold it for a while.
I think Sasha will, and then I think Sonya will be the one to beat Sasha down the line. It's one of those two things.
Rhea
It's
is
one of
more
those
needed
two.
on Raw because duh.
Like, what would she be, a face or a heel on Raw?
Face.
Because she can do both.
Face.
Okay. Wait, who they have? Oh, yeah, it's kind of just Asuka and Kairi. How do they think about it? And, okay. Scott's not here, but like, this is obvious.
Cross.
yeah, Cross.
Like you don't build this guy up so well in vignettes and in presentation on TV just to have him lose in his first big takeover match against Ciampa. Like, sure,
Brody
it's
Lee.
Ciampa. Ooh.
Brody Lee syndrome. They're gonna build him up and then he loses. Watch. If Ciampa
I'll be
wins,
annoyed.
I would laugh.
Oh, not just Brody Lee, but also Lance Archer.
Lance Archer syndrome.
At least Lance has like something to bounce back from.
I think I know what Lance will do after Fyter Fest. I think it's gonna be Lance versus Cage.
I like that
because then you have.
I like that.
You continue the manager
thing.
Oh, yeah,
they're teasing that on social media.
Yeah, because you have the manager thing that Jake is so good at.
Oh my! Imagine Jake and Taz.
Jake comes out in that. You have Jake and you have Taz, and you just have them go at each other.
Jake and Arn was awesome. Imagine that now.
And Taz, like he did with Aces and Eights, except a little better now, speaks with such passion that it'll work.
Mm-hmm. That it all out sounds awesome.
Plus, Lance Archer and Brian Cage would be a 5-star match.
It's a hoss fight.
It would be a massive hoss. Brian Cage can do flippy shit. Lance Archer would just toss a dude.
Lance can too. He does that tightrope moon. He does that tightrope moonsault.
If they allow it, you can have Lance go after Taz.
They probably would. Taz would agree to that.
If you ask Taz and you're like, "Hey, can he?" You're cool because we know we can't hit Jake because he's made of literally nothing.
He's old and also alcohol.
He's old.
He's just.
You want to play 21? I got 2 of those.
Good one. Good reference on that.
Right, so
let's not talk about that show. But yeah, if Scott does this, holy shit.
If Scott does this, I'm gonna be mad.
If he pulls this off, I would laugh hilariously.
Okay, Tim, change me to Flair right now.
Good.
And I'm gonna keep everything. I think I'm gonna keep everything else though.
If Shirai wins, I'm gonna laugh at you.
I'm gonna feel so stupid. I'm gonna feel so stupid.
It's gonna come down to Dream and
So there are a lot of agreements here.
We all agree on the women's title. We all agree on. Don't forget about Keith. We agree on 4 of the 6.
Balor and Team Face.
Yeah, it's just NXT. It's just the final 2. It's just the final 2.
So there's gonna be some ties here. Actually, there could be some ties.
There's gonna be big money moves happening.
If there are ties, I win because I won Double or Nothing. Just saying.
Well, how about fuck you? That's why.
Look, I'll hold this belt. I've held this since Revolution. I'll keep it.
Okay.
I think if there's a tie, then it should move into Backlash.
Yeah, we could do that.
Backlash. So this is
okay. Lightning round. Let's do this quickly. Edge, McIntyre, Braun, Asuka. That's all I'm gonna say.
Edge, McIntyre, Braun, Asuka.
Edge, McIntyre, Braun, Asuka.
It's too easy. This is too easy.
Edge, Lashley, Braun, Asuka.
Oh my God, you're insane.
It's the only reason is because they said they want Lashley to have it. He won't have it for long. Seth will win it at SummerSlam, and you have the whole Messiah.
What happens to Drew?
Drew,
I feel bad for Drew.
And they're just gonna drop him toLashley.
No,
like, dude, that guy kicks out of one at so many moves now too. Like,
Edge, McIntyre, so well. This is easy because Lashley can't go anywhere from here.
Mid card, or like you can keep the feud going if depending on what happens.
The only way we have Extreme Rules. The only way Drew goes somewhere from here is rematch at Extreme Rules. Brock gets involved at Extreme Rules, costs Drew. Drew versus Brock at SummerSlam.
No title.
No title. No title because then at SummerSlam, if that were to happen,
it's Bobby
Lashley
and Seth.
Versus Seth. Seth wins the title there. Then you have the Messiah people run the show. Where Dijak beats Apollo Crews at SummerSlam. Theory and Murphy beat the
Street Profits.
War Machine. Because War Machine will be the Street Profits.
Really? You think?
Yes.
I mean, that'll be good.
And then you have Murphy and Theory beat them because WWE does not respect War Machine.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Which is silly because they absolutely should.
Let's say Tim did pick War Machine as our tag team of the year in the Shooties.
I did do this.
That does it for that segment. So a lot of agreements. I changed my mind. I feel like an asshole that I picked Flair, but look, it makes sense. That's shit because it just makes sense.
Yeah.
I hate when things make sense.
Let's talk about future episodes, future video stuff.
We have the other game, but like we could do that first.
I totally did not plan the other game, so
that wasn't me. We could do this first though. I'm fine with that. Not really. We already had Backlash. We had other stuff. Future content. As we sit here, we have currently released our latest review of In Your House Mind Games, a show I didn't know existed until this came out, done by Eric. And we
you didn't know that? You didn't know?
No, I'm not really good at In Your House shows, I'm not going to lie. I only know like about a couple.
Nah, man,
yeah, I suck. I'm a fake fan. Beyond this, let's see. Let's look at what's coming up. So In Your House review, I would say expect. I totally fucked up on Double or Nothing and didn't even bother.
I
like
was actually going to say, if you would allow, I'll take In Your House review.
Okay.
I'll take In Your House review. I'll throw that to Eric, our apparently god editor, because his videos get more views than mine.
We'll talk about this off stream.
Madness.
meeting after the recording, please.
Gotcha. I wanted to air myself out for a bit. I'll take In Your House because I just kind of want to.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess it means I get Backlash then?
You can have Backlash. I'm not reviewing that piece of garbage.
Okay. I'll talk about Asuka beating up Nia at least, okay?
Big money. Next classic, Eric wanted. There was what Extreme Rules you were doing?
Extreme Rules 2009.
Oh, nice. Is that when Punk cashed in on Hardy?
It was a Punk cash in.
That ladder match was awesome before that too. That was a really.
It was a show where almost all titles changed hands except Kofi.
Yeah.
What's Kofi? What's the IC champion?
Kofi was U.S.
U.S. champion.
Yes.
Shit. What's the card on this show?
If I remember this right,
the Fatal 4-Way for the U.S. title.
Kofi retained.
Kofi retained. Then is the ECW Championship Triple Threat. Tommy Dreamer won.
God, who remembers that? Shit! Dreamer won.
Jericho won the IC title.
Yep.
Santina Morella we're not counting as
regained the Miss WrestleMania title.
Batista won the WWE title. Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, they got injured.
And then
Batista was injured after that.
My first ever pay-per-view.
A 7-minute WWE title match.
That was a steel cage match.
The steel cage match. Yeah, you'll hear it all in my review.
Gotcha.
Jeff Hardy beat Edge. 20-minute ladder match though.
I'll take a 20-minute ladder match. I'm fine with that. It's the longest match on the card.
Oh, wait, was this one Jericho and Masked Ray?
Yeah,
it was.
Oh, I remember this.
That was almost match of the night.
That's awesome. They had that match at the Bash too. Not long after that. This is what led to the Punk Hardy feud. That really good feud we got.
Yeah, that was my
start of it.
First ever pay-per-view that I watched.
This was the day before my birthday that year too. So, and I was in the middle of my being a huge Jeff Hardy fan. I found out that he got cashed in on. It was a very feels bad, man.
Jeff Hardy, baby.
So let's see. I think beyond that, we'll think about some other content. We talk about this off stream.
Yeah,
so
I know what I kind of want to do for the next episode of Writers Room, and everyone can get mad at me. I really don't care. I'm rewriting Mr. Brody Lee.
Already?
I don't like it. I think.
I don't like the Vince ribs that much.
I don't mind the Vince ribs. It's the fact that you built this up on SCU and then you forgot about it.
Yeah. Well, he beat CD, but that was about it.
That had to be a bigger thing, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Because CD was like, he doesn't exist.
I'm taking suggestions. Whatever you got. If you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, tell me.
Look, man, I didn't say it in the game, but Ricky Stark says NWA TV champion.
I can work with that too.
I'll
have to up my knowledge on NWA.
I missed that show more than anything else right now.
Yeah, right.
Because, god damn it.
Although Superpower was good.
Superpower was great. It's just gonna be more of a lost episode at this point because you can't really follow up on the timeline. Can't take what's going on right now. But we'll see when Croc Cup actually happens. Let's go into our. I guess this is how we end the episode. We got another game for everybody. So we're going to play a game of this or that. This is basically where I'm going to name... I'll start out. I'll name 2 things in the wrestling world, whether it be wrestlers, matches, shows, championships, or anything else related to the world. Others can... You'll say which one you like more. If you want to, you can explain why. Easy? Let's go into it.
Starting...
All right, starting off, we are going to go... Let's go with... wrestler. Let's see. Let's go with Kurt Angle or Chris Benoit.
Come
on, guys. I know I threw a controversial one out there. Angle?
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
I'm gonna go
I think more
Benoit.
with his Olympic
Whoa.
background, he's more of a legitimate wrestler.
I think
I
for
need-
wrestling capability, they're about even.
And even character work.
Angle had much better character work.
I can agree.
I'm gonna
Angle was
go
more varied.
Benoit because, in my opinion, he was one of the best wrestlers in our time.
was.
I will take that to the grave.
I mean,
Let's-
he,
let's
What he
forget how it
did
ended.
was very shitty, but
redacted.
he was really, really good.
Are
He
you
was a
really
really good
glorifying a
wrestler.
murderer now?
Yes.
Woof.
Yikes. Angle because Jimmy cracked corn. I don't care.
Good. That's the only reason that's allowed on this show.
Okay, next, let's go to a much calmer one. Which one was it? It was
Redacted.
had it. Oh yeah, Bret Hart or Owen Hart.
Owen.
Owen.
We're waiting on you, Eric.
Eric, don't you fucking disappoint me. Don't you do it.
I just watched Dark Side of the Ring of that one too.
Don't you fucking
That's
do
true. That's a good episode.
Oh my god, that makes me so mad at WWE.
But like, as to what though? Like, what am I choosing between? Like, who's
It's just like, which one do you like more?
It's either Brett or it's Owen.
Holy shit, we didn't peak just then. You didn't on my end, but
Did I peak? Awesome.
I'll go with Owen. I'll go with
Can't wait to
Owen.
watch that back.
I'll go with Owen.
Owen. Oh, it's unanimous here. Yeah, honestly, Owen too. Because I just saw like he was, I think, or they're both great wrestlers, but it's like a matter of who you prefer more. We won't talk about Blue Blazer. We don't talk about that. But everything else,
We don't.
quality. Mania 10, baby. Let's see. Let's go for a championship. The Big Gold Belt, also known as the World Heavyweight Championship, or the WWE Championship.
Which version?
Give me a second. I gotta get something real quick.
Which version?
Yeah, which version? This really depends.
Ooh. Did I go with the modern one or one with the ruthless correction?
I gotta go with this one right here.
Oh, look at
Big
that!
gold belt.
Pog. I'll say modern era because I think we've had more memorable reigns in the modern era than we did in ruthless aggression.
So like the Rock Championship, not the spinner one.
Yeah, like the one we have right now.
Okay. Then Big Gold Belt because that was the one I was introduced to because I was watching SmackDown in 2006.
Same here.
Yeah,
So that's when I started watching.
I'll go BGB.
I think we all got big gold belt.
Big gold
Sweet.
belt. It's big
Yeah,
and
because
gold.
that's what I say. I'm
Belt.
same boat as Eric. Exact same boat. Let's go to a video game. WWE 2K14 or SmackDown vs. Raw 2006.
2006.
The first one I played, but 2K14,
2K14 is a great game.
great game.
I
You had the WrestleMania mode, and then you had the Streak mode, and then even in more.
2006.
We have GM mode in 2006.
Did have
True.
GM mode in 2006. I own 2K14. It's back there somewhere.
I do too. It's back.
I do too.
I have both here.
I have
I
It
have
was
both
on my Xbox 360. I don't know that
2006 on
anymore.
PSP. That's how long ago it was.
PSP.
Oh.
Like you can take the stake. You can take the stake from that, right?
Yeah.
If I'm
Yeah,
more
bro,
likely to
Snake.
pick up a game, it's gonna be 2006. I
Yeah.
don't own it currently, but I'm gonna.
You get all three versions of Hogan, too.
Yeah, that's right. You're gonna have a Hogan triple threat match.
Yep.
Dude, I want a PSP
Yeah,
back
mode.
so bad.
Or, no, pay-per-view.
Hogan.
I did a bunch of,
You
like...
can make your own pay per view. That's right.
Yeah.
You can download characters still back then too.
You
I don't
could.
think it works anymore. You can mod it now if you have like the right settings. You need like a computer for it though, and it requires a lot of hacking. So let's
Skills
see.
I don't have.
Let's see. I'll pass. Let's see. Anybody else want to go before I keep going?
I'll let you rock
this
this,
or
man.
that.
This is you.
All right, I'll keep going. Let's see. Ooh, what's another good one? Okay. Goldberg or Kevin Nash?
Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Goldberg, and it's not close.
Oh shit, not close.
It's not. Goldberg, he cuts a figure. I don't care if he's not good on the mic. He's a better athlete. Kevin Nash had a case of legs, and he just didn't work the Hoss fight how you needed him to. Goldberg.
Kevin Nash.
Eric,
Oh,
it's okay to be
shit.
wrong, but you're wrong.
Okay, listen, I will never forgive Goldberg to what he did to The Undertaker.
All right, I won't either. You're correct.
And I'm also putting in the aspect of what Kevin Nash did for the
I
business.
don't want to talk about that.
Look, I'll agree. We won't, accept what Goldberg did to Mark. I got that. However, the man can. He's an okay. He's like the male Nia Jax. Yeah, he hurts people, but like at least he can go.
But also, no. Listen, no. But it's also like, what did Goldberg do really for the business and everything? He didn't really do anything. He had
WCW, if anything.
Yeah,
like, that was only briefly.
Unstoppable freak.
But he was stopped, by Kevin Nash. But
no, he was stopped by a
Scott Hall. It was Scott Hall.
He was stopped by a stun gun by Scott Hall. Get out of here.
But no, it's also what Kevin Nash has done for the business as a whole.
Fuck, man.
He's the one that really guaranteed contracts.
Okay, well, we're not talking about just that. We're talking about everything in this.
I know. You said in any way you want to explain it, and that's how I want to explain it.
Yeah, look, save yourself time. See things my way.
Fuck, man. I mean, I saw things Tim's way with Candice LeRae, so that's one thing I'm thankful for, at least.
It's okay to be wrong sometimes. I get it. I'm wrong at least 80% of the time, but this time I'm not.
Well, man. Let's see. Who had a longer world title reign? Kevin Nash.
Shit, you got me there.
Remember when WWF once ran on diesel power? So
for a whole year.
Yep, it did. Oh man.
Writers room. Bill Goldberg. See it next week.
That's a you thing. Okay, let's see.
I don't have the time, energy, or the gummy bears for that.
What was I just thought of? Let's see. Should I do a show one could be good. Let's see here. All in or all out?
All in.
I didn't see all in, so I can't say. But
I'm saying I kind of want to say all in as well. Like All Out was good, but I feel like it's not as memorable as All In.
I'm doing a classic paper review of All In too. I've got a lot of it done.
Ooh, that's good. But yeah, I think All In is more memorable because it was the first show that really was a thing, like to be like a major show outside since like WCW.
And like with All Out, it was just AEW. All In was Ring of Honor, Impact, New Japan. We had matches like Okada versus Marty Scurll. We had Omega, Pentagon. We had
Jericho appeared.
Jericho appeared at the end.
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio worked the main event.
Mysterio, Bandito, and Phoenix versus the Golden Elite.
Damn, that's so varied. Yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer. Cody won the 10 pounds of gold that night.
Cody won that. MJF versus Matt Cross.
That's how we first. Son of Havoc.
Oh no! He's not wearing the mask. He's Matt Cross.
Right, two different people.
Son
Sorry.
of Havoc.
It's two different people. Two completely different people.
I forgot about that. It was Matt Cross and NWA. There was no Son of Havoc. I wanted Dave Marquez to ask him about that, and Marquez just shrugged at me. And I'm like, cool, thanks, Dave Marquez.
Gotcha.
There's also that Fatal 4-Way women's match.
Oh, yeah, that's right. A racist, Chelsea Green, Britt Baker, and who's the other one? Penelope?
Madison Rayne.
Oh, wait. Oh, Madison Rayne, yeah.
No, I thought it was... About her. No, no. Hold on.
Penelope was later in the show with Janela.
Was it?
Because Janela died in that street fight. Let's see.
Joey Ryan comes
back. Oh, yeah. Shotzi Blackheart was a penis druid. Fun fact.
Oh, yeah, it was Madison Rayne. Yeah, I am wrong.
Yeah, all in. Let's go for a commentator one. Nigel McGuinness or Excalibur?
Nigel
by a ton.
Nigel.
Even though wasn't it reported that he's furloughed?
Yeah, he's also like not able to come into the country, I believe, so he's kind of in a shitty spot.
Whatever, fine.
But furloughed means he can come back.
Yeah, I think Angle was that way too, right?
No, Angle was let go.
He's just still around. He's just he has like a certain like compete clause, I think. Okay, next, Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn?
Kevin Owens.
I gotta go with Sami Zayn because I always have my heart with Sami.
Ooh,
Kevin Owens.
He was one of the first pieces of wrestling merch that I got. I got his flat cap.
Okay. Also Sami Zayn, also just nice dude. But I'm gonna go Kevin Owens.
Sami Zayn nice dude. Kevin Owens' career.
Ooh. I mean, like they also just work so well together too.
This is true.
But Kevin Owens has done so much more than Sami Zayn.
But
Yeah, I
Sami
feel bad for
Zayn has
Sami.
a case
They
of
don't
not wrestling.
book him.
Sami Zayn is a case of manager.
He kind of screws himself a little bit.
Which honestly, I'm fine with Sami Zayn as a manager now.
He does it so well.
Just,
it's also like,
I think you should full-time manager this.
Whenever he wants to reappear, because he's being safe right now.
Yeah, unlike
They're like, all right, we're gonna take your title, and I'm like, cool.
at least he's being used for a manager, unlike Malcolm Bivens.
Yeah, he was on NXT this week.
They were on NXT this week.
Yeah, he was. Indu Share is still green as hell, but still.
And just share. Don't know how.
It's weird. It's weird. Okay. Crown Jewel 2018 or Crown Jewel 2019?
Oh, god damn it.
Hold on. 18. I think I saw
18
neither.
was bad.
I saw neither. I think.
hate you.
Well, okay. What was 18?
Wasn't 18 DX?
18 was Shane McMahon best in the world. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh god.
Which one was DX? And
That was 18 when Triple H's pec fell off.
Yep. Okay. That's right.
In Cage Mask.
Yep.
Which one was 19? I didn't see
19,
either.
19 had Fiend winning at least.
19 had Fiend win the title.
Yeah.
19. Yeah, 19. That had a good thing on it.
I
Ooh,
have to.
God.
I have
Oh
to
wait, yeah, I did see
go, I
that
have to
because
go
I remember
19
it.
then.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll go with 19.
Both shows I didn't see, but I'm just gonna go 19 because Shane McMahon.
Both shows
Fair
I
enough.
hated with a burning passion.
Both shows
but I
probably
hate-
had
Both shows
Mansoor and
bad.
somewhere.
Both shows get in the bin, but still.
All Saudi
Pause.
shows. No, except for the Greatest Royal Rumble was pretty good.
The Gur was okay. The Gur was fine.
But after
My
that-
friend has a very unpopular opinion. He liked both of the crown jewels, and I'm literally like, "You're an idiot."
You can't defend 2018. You cannot defend
No,
2018.
he's like, he tries to defend 2018. I'm just like, Shane
Yeah, wait.
McMahon, best in the world. Shut up.
I'm just gonna make.
19, oh yeah, 19 had the women's match on it too. First one.
I'm just gonna make this one statement.
History.
Your friend shouldn't be a person.
You shouldn't be allowed to have an opinion.
Fuck,
you
man.
shouldn't. That's not. It's. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. You shouldn't.
Okay. Let's see. Rumble 92 or the Rumble with Michaels and Taker at the end, which is 07, I think.
2007.
92.
2007.
07.
2007 had such a good ending. It
92.
That was the first Royal Rumble I was around for, and oh my god,
was so good. The ending is
That's been a match.
A standby 92.
92 is still awesome. Don't get me wrong.
You had the Ric
Let's
Flair
see.
moment.
You had Bobby Heenan on commentary.
You had Bobby
That's
Heenan.
true. Oh damn. This is I'm
Ric
getting some
Flair
hard
won the
ones.
title. He cut the promo. He became the guy again.
He did do that. Let's see. The 10 pounds of gold or the TNA World Championship?
Hold on. The TNA title or the Impact title?
The TNA World title, not the one held by a racist right now.
Okay.
Are we doing modern 10 pounds of gold or like back in the day?
the only what?
Like
I'm just saying the title, the 10 pounds of gold.
I was gonna say. I think.
the whole shebang.
I don't think it's changed much.
It hasn't. It's
look
but
at
it's
the prestige of it.
Oh,
it can't be touched.
it's
Which
still
is why I'm
10
saying
pounds of gold.
10 pounds of gold. It can't be touched. It's one of the most prestigious titles. in all of
TNA
wrestling.
title held by Moose is cool. 10 pounds of gold.
Yeah, 10 pounds of gold.
Historical value.
Historical. It's held by the best world champion in wrestling. They call this right now. I stand by that.
It should
let's
be.
see.
It should be held by a villain right now. But
I think he would have won too if
he
that
was
show
supposed.
happened.
He was supposed to because the last Crockett Cup is when he lost. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
that's
the
right.
year arc.
That's true. Imagine if he just lost again.
If he lost
Then,
again,
like-
then Marty Scurll would have just lost it and be like, "Well, I'm here to kill everybody."
Okay, let's go. Let's stick with like those areas. Let's see.
Go for a controversial one.
I mean, let's see here. Wonka.
Schmidt,
All right.
you're not getting us in trouble right now. Cut the shit.
I was gonna do a women's one. Do let's see. Trish Stratus or Lita was my next one.
Just Stratus.
Lita.
Trish
Yeah, I said
Stratus.
Trish. Who said Lita?
Guys, Lita's the correct answer.
Lita's a good. I mean,
What do you
this is a hard.
mean?
This is a hard one though.
What do
I'd
you
say Trish, but
mean?
like I feel bad saying that.
Trish is a better storyteller. Fight me on this. Lita's
amazing,
just
though.
barely the better wrestler.
I mean, yeah, I kind of agree. They're both good, but it's like Lita has that really good moonsault. And
I'm
she's
just
just
saying,
a
Lita
good
has
worker.
a solid moonsault.
This has a moonsault.
Team
was good. She was
Extreme
good in the Rumble.
fun. The whole thing about Crime Time selling all her possessions was bad.
Oh God.
Do we remember that? That was
Oh,
Matt,
pouring out for Shad.
my guy. Matt Hardy and Edge was fun.
Oh, fuck, I
Trish
forgot
barking
about
like a dog was not.
Okay, also, live sex celebration. Edge and Lita entirely. That also was a thing.
You ever just win a world title and you're like, how should I celebrate? Do I go
bang
out
a
to
woman on
club?
TV.
Do I just celebrate at home with my family? No, I'm gonna bang in front of 10,000 people. Why? Because I
millions
can.
watching at home, and millions watching at home,
and millions watching at home.
All right, okay. Rock the Dwayne Johnson or Stone Cold?
Stone Cold.
Which rock?
I say Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
Face rock or heel rock?
Oh shit, heel rock, because that's the
Then
one that feuded
heel
with Austin.
rock.
Yeah,
Heel rocker's better
It's
than
like-
all.
I'm gonna say Rock too.
Heel rock, face Austin.
That's what we know.
Said heel rock.
Go with Austin.
Yeah, man, this is a
I'll
hard
go
one
Austin.
too. I'm going Rock though. Let's see. I want to do like an indie
If you
one.
haven't seen his Backlash 2003 promo right before his match with Goldberg, do it.
Ooh, here's a good
There was
one.
a good corpse in it, and it was funny.
Okay, Ring of Honor mid 2000s or Impact mid 2000s?
TNA.
For TNA.
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 ROH is doing pretty well at this time though.
I was
Wasn't
gonna say this is when they had what? It was Brian. They had Christopher Daniels. They had
Yeah, Ring of
Um,
Honor they had Joe, they had Punk for a bit.
Nigel.
I'm going Ring of Honor.
I'm going TNA.
TNA. I'd still think TNA like Jeff
At the
Jarrett era
time.
was great.
It's true. I'm gonna say Impact. So, 'cause I also watched during that time.
I love.
I remember
I know.
watching.
I didn't watch during that time.
I watched it on and off.
Watched
Let's see.
TNA.
I'll go over to let's
Back when
see.
Eric Young
So,
was a big
I
deal.
gotta do a New Japan one. We haven't done any New Japan. Let's see. LIJ or Chaos.
I was thinking of doing like Bullet Club Chaos, but okay, LIJ.
I'll do Bullet Club as well. I'm gonna say LIJ.
Lij.
Jay.
Chaos just loses all the time. They don't get hurt by it. Suzuki Gun or Bullet Club?
There's so many people in Chaos.
Bullet Club.
Hold on.
True.
What era of Bullet Club?
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 different
There's
eras.
3. There's like 5, isn't there?
There's
There's Balor, AJ,
There's
Omega.
Balor, Anderson. Anderson's one of them. Jay White, the Elite, which I think Omega was the leader.
and then
Yeah, no,
Styles.
the 4 leaders are it was Balor, AJ, Omega, Switchblade.
Jay. Yeah. So let's see. Let's say
This will literally
Balor?
determine the answer.
The original.
let's say Balor, the OG Bullet Club, and Suzuki Gun.
Then Bullet Club OG.
Bullet Club.
Bullet Club.
Yeah, Bullet Club OG.
Suzuki
But it-
Gun is better than Styles' version,
It's better than right
And
now. I'd say that
Switchblade.
too. Yeah, it's better than right now.
but Bullet
Let's
Club
see.
OG is
Let's
best.
stick to the New Japan realm. Let's see. Osprey or Zack Sabre Jr.
Osprey.
Osprey.
This is a hard one. I'm thinking on this one. I'm like, I'm gonna say Osprey too, but by like this much.
Whatever.
It's close.
Fine, Osprey. You can have your fucking win. Whatever. Screw you
That
guys.
was unanimous. Holy shit! Fucking hell. Okay. Minoru Suzuki or
Yeah.
Tomohiro Ishii.
Nope. There's one answer. There's one correct answer here.
Is it Ishii?
No, it's not.
Okay.
it's the king.
Yeah, I did pick Suzuki against Moxon. That was the one thing I got wrong
Yeah.
with.
Minoru
Listen,
Suzuki
listen.
will literally kill a band.
Listen.
Yeah, Suzuki.
Listen.
Remember Suzuki killed Asuka? Yeah, I do.
That was
Listen.
good. Those good times.
I just purchased on Fight the best New Japan Pro Wrestling best matches. Tomohiro Ishii is in featured so far. I've seen him in 3 matches, and Suzuki isn't even mentioned.
That's
Like-
crime. I feel bad. What the fuck? Like Suzuki doesn't get shit?
Nope.
That's kind of lame.
You know what? Suzuki would get an opportunity at the heavyweight title.
He got one last year, didn't he? Against Okada?
He did.
Royal Quest.
He lost, but
Lost,
he did
but
it.
yeah, he did. Okay, speaking. Let's stick with New Japan more. Tanahashi or Okada?
Okada.
Okada.
It's bad for Tanahashi, but yeah, Okada. Let's see. I want to stick with it. The G1, the Naito one, or the G1, the Ibushi one. This is 2017 and 2019.
Ibushi.
Ibushi. I just finished watching it.
Yeah, 2019.
Naito for that final
I've only
match
seen the
with
final
Omega.
of Ibushi.
I watched both those matches.
But good.
Omega Naito was so good though, and Naito. Well, they both lost in the end actually.
Are you talking about the whole tournament or just the final?
Oof.
If it's just the final, then still Ibushi.
If it's just the final, it's still Naito.
Oh no! If it's the final, it's Naito Omega. If it's the whole
exactly. That match is amazing.
It's Ibushi.
Oof. I'm gonna say Naito either way.
Right,
let's see. I'll switch over. Let's go to another promotion. Let's see. Now, I'm not much familiar with the UK Indies, so I'm not gonna do that one. Okay. Demon Balor or the Prince?
The Prince.
Demon Balor, because I don't think we've seen enough from the Prince yet.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
think the best is still to come.
Are you going to include New Japan in that or no?
Oh wait, hold on. Are we talking about New Japan Prince? Or are we talking about current Prince?
That's it.
No, I'd say current to be safe.
Oh, then Demon.
Demon.
I'd say Demon as well. Let's see.
We've got room for one more, only because for some reason I'm dropping frames.
Ah, shit. Damn fucking bit rate.
I love a good bit rate moment.
I hate that. I've been there. Don't worry. It sucks.
We got one more in the books. I need a good one, Papa.
I gotta think of I need a good one. That's a good one. Cena or Batista?
Cena.
I didn't expect that one.
Batista.
Batista was one of my favorite wrestlers. Like when I first started watching.
By quite a bit.
Batista, I'm going against Uncle
Exactly.
Cena.
Look, Batista can be
I'm sorry, Eric.
He can be a heel. He can be a monster, and it makes sense.
Cena's matches from 2015, starting with the 2015.
Okay, that's a whole different story. But like,
2015 to 2018 is kind of when he
was amazing then. He was so good.
All the Kevin Owens stuff was cool. Just saying.
Kevin Owens stuff was awesome with Cena.
Good money moves.
Matches with AJ.
That's the best debut of like an NXT person, I think, is that Kevin Owens debut.
Yes.
And then like, the stuff with AJ. It's just it's so good. Everything on SmackDown, because he was on SmackDown. Because SmackDown was so good then. Man, 2016 was such a good year for SmackDown.
This is correct.
This is true. But since Tim is dropping frames, so much as I want to keep going, I'm going to cut it there, unfortunately.
Next episode, we'll continue this.
Next episode, we can continue this with other stuff and probably some other weird ones we can do. As and I will ask what was better, Kali as World Heavyweight Champion or Jinder Mahal as WWE Champion, but another time. So that's going to do it for today. That's actually a pretty lengthy episode. I think that was like almost 2 hours.
I got an hour 43 on the clock.
That's pretty good. That's a little bit above average. We usually get an hour and a half on these. But next time we're going to be here, it's going to be the week after Backlash. June 19th is the next one on my schedule, and I don't know what's coming up. What's in July? We got Extreme Rules, Slammiversary.
And that's it.
Oh, Fyter Fest. That's what we got for July. It's going to be a month. We don't know what's going to happen. Who knows? We'll have fans back in the audience. Probably not, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, before we go, anything to plug from anybody else?
No.
Check out our other videos on YouTube. Like and subscribe at the bottom. Comment on what classic pay-per-view review we should do next.
Big money.
Follow me on Twitch at Impulse753.
Don't. I'm going to.
I'm starting to stream a lot more than I usually do.
Poggers. If you want some sweet Poggers content, you can watch me tonight and on Monday, which, as a reminder, is my charity stream for the National Black Death Advocates alongside the official George Floyd Memorial Fund, Standing with Black Lives. Again, that is on Monday, June 8th, my birthday, on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Stelios_. That'll be on Monday. For now, you can find us on multiple podcast platforms, Anchor, YouTube, Google, Apple, you name it, we're probably there. But you all know the story by now. But now, we will now close our doors, and we will see you all again on 2 weeks from now. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Have a good night. Be well, and we'll see you all next time.
I had a joke planned and I forgot it. Fuck.